Hello, we are here to do my 21-week 100% raw pregnancy video journal. It is 9 o'clock at night and we just got home and just got unpacked from doing a raw seminar. The raw seminar that got us nominated to go to the Raw Living Expo. We were nominated for Best of Raw, All Raw event, and so that's why we went to the Best of Raw, the Raw Living Expo, and that's where we met Dan McDonald, and that's where we recorded our videos, which is what started this whole process and got us to buy a camera and start recording. So we did another one of those videos or seminars today. We were expecting some repeats, some people who had been to other seminars to come back, and so we did more demonstration than we had in other seminars. We went through the seminar, but we did a few different food items, some sweets, a couple different, we did how to start wheatgrass. We did more showing of items, and we were there for about 12 hours today and put in a lot of time into that, and we had 4 people show up. 3 of them had already been to a raw seminar before. They seemed to really enjoy it. They really enjoyed having the extra demonstrations. It had been changed slightly, not too much, and you always only retain parts, so they were very happy about going, and we were very glad that they were there. We had one new person come. She was a great addition to the seminar. I will say that we were somewhat disappointed. We were really hoping for quite a bit more people to show up. We were hoping for some of the people that we had been talking to about it to show up. We had some people tell us they were going to show up and they didn't. And so we were a little disappointed that they didn't show up. It was a lot of information. We put a lot of time into it. And they weren't there, so I'm not sure if we're gonna do too many more of those because it just requires a lot out of us. So just before we started the video, I was telling Rigo what if I should say something about that, and I told him, should I tell the people it was a wah wah wah? But anyway, we were really happy about the 4 people that were there. We had a great time with the 4 people who were there. We really appreciate them. And if you are watching this and you are one of those 4 people that showed up, thank you for coming, because we would have been very sad had no one showed up. It would have been a complete waste of preparation. Rigo was up until 4 o'clock in the morning last night. I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning last night getting materials together to hand out. So had you not shown up, it would have been kind of for nothing. We also prepped different kinds of foods to make for them, and so you guys made it worth our while. If you are one of the 4 that came, we really appreciate it. Now on to my pregnancy for week 21. As far as energy, my energy has been decent this week. I think I took a nap one day, and I think that day the reason why I took a nap was because we had been up very late the night before. I don't think it was a very long nap. I'm trying to remember. But overall, I don't think I really napped too much. My energy was pretty decent. As far as food goes, it's been pretty balanced. We've eaten a variety of different things. I've had the avocado. I've had some almond butter with apples. As you know, I Trader Joe's doesn't have any until June 6th, and I'm really, really, really wanting Trader Joe's. But Rigo did end up buying me another jar, and we had it in a shake that we showed at the demonstration today. We had it in some ice cream that I made for the demonstration today. And I've had an apple with almond butter with that. The days that I didn't have the apples and almond butter, I did still have, well, even the days that I did have almond butter, my hormones seem to be still kind of out of whack. Not as bad as week 20, but sporadic. So I don't know if it's averaging out or what, but so it hasn't been like it was week 19 and before, but it wasn't like it was in week 20, so it has gotten somewhat better. I'm hoping for a better week this week as far as the hormone emotion thing goes too. The one thing that I have started eating, and I am absolutely loving them, they are probably my new food kick, is nectarines. We went to Winco and we were picking up some stuff, and I walked by the display of nectarines, and I don't usually buy them unless they're on sale because they are quite expensive, but I could smell them so strong and I just had to have it. I wanted to eat that nectarine right standing there in the store. So what I did is I picked probably 4 or 5 ripe nectarines, and as soon as we walked out the front door, I told Rigo, "Where's the bag with the nectarines?" I pulled out a nectarine and I started eating it, and I told him, "You gotta try this because most people don't eat them as ripe as I like them. I like them almost to the point of being bad." They're super, super ripe, juicy. So I'm standing in the parking lot of Winco eating this nectarine. Juice is just dripping down, and I ended up eating 2 nectarines before I could even get in the car. And then I came home and I ate another one, and the next day I ate the rest of them. Rigo had one in the parking lot while he was waiting with me to eat it. And then the next day we went back to Winco and I got like 4 or 5 more. And then today, or last night, we went to Sprouts, and of course I picked up more nectarines. So today after the seminar, I sat there with a bowl under me and eating this juicy nectarine. I ate 2 of them. And this morning before we left, I think I ate a nectarine. So I'm like on this nectarine kick, which I've always loved nectarines, but they are expensive, so I've always kind of limited them. They're like $2.99 a pound. So I think when I checked it, they were like 80 cents a piece, which is really expensive for us. Having as many kids as we do, being on one income, that's a very expensive habit to have. So hopefully I can keep it up or they go on sale because I really, really like them. So that would be my food kick for this week. I have started having sporadic Braxton Hicks contractions, which are supposed to come right around this time. And so that's a good sign because they're coming right when they need to, so they're preparing my body for what it needs to be prepared for. Let's see. Oh, the girls, I think we already told you, if I haven't already told you, Rigo felt the baby kick for the first time last week, in week 20. Was it 19 or 20? Week 20, Rigo felt the baby kick for the first time, and she kicked him pretty good. Ever since then, she's been kicking so much, and it's so much and so strong that you don't even have to be touching my stomach. You can actually see it move sometimes. So one night, she tends to move a lot in the evening time. Like around now, 10 o'clock, she'll start moving quite a bit. So one night this past week, she started moving, and I went in the living room and I said, girls, come here. And so they come over, and Ariel, Ashley, and Desiree all got to feel the baby kick. Alicia was getting kind of upset because every time she goes to feel the baby kick, the baby stops and she won't do it anymore. So Alicia was upset for like a day or two, saying the baby doesn't like me. And then I let her try again the next day when the baby was kicking, and the baby did the same thing. But this time she wasn't kicking, she was punching. It was where her hands are. And so she must have been like doing this kind of number. And so I told Alicia, the baby's punching, come over here and feel it. Well, the baby stopped as soon as Alicia touched my stomach. Well, so now Alicia has decided that the baby is absolutely in love with her and doesn't want to punch her or kick her, and so that's why she stops. And she's actually doesn't like any of the other kids because they are the ones that she's punching and kicking. If you knew Alicia, you'd know that is exactly the way she thinks. She has these ideas and these theories that come up, and there's no changing her mind. She's actually just like me. I mean, like, she is almost an exact copy of me. So she is hilarious, and she has been such a good girl this week. She's been cleaning things that I didn't ask her to clean. She's helping me water all my plants. She's just being such a good girl this week. So Rigo's giving me this sign. I guess my video is getting long, so we are going to show you my belly, and then we'll be done. So here is my 21-week baby, BB. We call her the BB. We look at her stuff and we say BB. So this is our 21-week BB in my belly. She started carrying higher. She is literally like up here. I feel her kick in the seminar today. She kicked so hard that I saw it with my peripheral vision all the way up here. So I am still measuring about 6 weeks ahead. So we're most likely having a big baby, which I'm not surprised of. When you give your body healthy things, it creates healthy things, and so we're going to have a healthy little girl. So that is our update for week 21, and we will see you at week 22.